So, folks, the stories of Eva Luna by Isabel Allende. Let me show you again. Look how sad. Look at how sad she is. Anyways, I gotta say, I fell in love with this book immediately. The first story just blew my mind. You know, and if I wanted to really do these better, I would not be driving and I could read an excerpt from the book. But I just realized that now. So maybe in the future. Anyways, I am this book is beautifully written. It's the epitome of magical realism. I don't even know what epitome means. It is the quintessential, I know what that means, example of magical realism. It's, you know, every new magical realism book I get into, there's going to be love, there's going to be sex, there's going to be food, and probably chocolate. Just saying. And this book has all of them. I don't know. The only reason I didn't knock this book out in a couple days is because I began writing again. So I took spending less time reading and spending more time writing. What I really loved about this book was how it was broken down in short stories. Like, I've noticed a lot of books are like, you know, even if they're not short stories, they're short chapters. But these definitely short stories, and that's really how I like to. I like to read stuff. You know, I have attention problems, so even a long paragraph scares the crap out of me. Which is why I write in such small paragraphs. I don't know where paragraphs should start and end. I just make it up. Just like my commas. Put one here, put one there. I don't know. Not my strong point. Strong suit. As a minimalist, I don't keep anything unless it's necessary. Unless it serves at least two purposes, right? So I haven't kept any books. Books I thought I would have kept, I end up getting rid of. Sometimes I hold on to books because I haven't read them yet, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna read them. Author, a friend of mine, a podcaster, wrote a book. I went and saw him, bought his book, he signed it, personalized it to me, and I'm holding on to it, but I haven't cracked it open yet. I haven't read it, and once I read it, what am I going to do? I'm a minimalist. I can't keep a book that I don't need, even though it's personalized to me. That all being said, I'm keeping this book. I'm not selling it back to the bookstore. I'm not giving. Maybe I'll give it away someday. Maybe. But as of late, I read a book. I set it aside. When I get 3 or 4 books, I take them back to the bookstore, sell them back, get store credit, and then buy some more books. I'm not doing that this time because in my future, I foresee myself reading this to my lover in bed. That's how much I love this book. That's how much passion is in this book. How much love is in this book. That someday in the future, I I will have this book and I'll start reading it. Isabel Allende. I'm gonna read her other book by the title of Eva Luna. This is Stories of Eva Luna, and I guess I didn't pick up on this. I didn't read the back of the book, but these short stories come from she's in bed with her lover. Oh, where did I get the idea? And her lover says, "Tell me a story," and then the book starts, and all these short stories, and so it's great. It's beautiful. 5 out of 5 tamales. Highly recommend. Bunch of little passionate love stories in here, and I would really, if that's the type of stuff you're into reading, especially magical realism, then I highly recommend.